Hello, I'm Asif Farouk of Finextra and I'm here at EBA Day in Amsterdam, and today I'm with Paul Thomalla of ACI Worldwide. Paul, thank you for joining me. Now, we're hearing a lot about real-time commerce and how it will change the banking landscape. What's your view on that?
I think that we've heard a lot about the trends in the industry, from the ripples, the blockchains, the bitcoins, the m-commerce, the smartphone adoption, that. In reality, they are naught compared to the consequences of real-time payments. ACI really believes that real-time payments are going to be the huge disruptive play. I think it's what everybody wants. I think the consequence of where it goes, I don't think people are quite ready for, but actually this is the real change in the industry.
What's the opportunity then for banks adopting a real-time system?
Well, I think that's a very interesting question, but I think it really needs to be put into context of the PSD II and the changes that the two bring at the same time. I think will mean that the banks are really going to be looking at, well, what is their business case? What is their rationale? What is it that they do really well? Oh, and by the way, which bits are the third parties going to come and do because of the PSD II? So I think if you put them both together, which from a EU point of view we are really, then the situation is going to be, what does a bank do in the future? And how's it going to share which services with third parties? And of course, how's it going to make money? I think it is that fundamental a question, an opportunity, of course.
Paul, we know that both EBA and IATA are reviewing a pan-European immediate payment scheme. Do you think a global payments market is possible?
I think it is possible. I'm not sure that's the way it's going to happen initially. I mean, we spend a lot of time here in the UK, well, we're not here in the UK, but in the UK, working on faster payments. We've been working with those guys since 2008. It's our software that runs the part of the switch, and all of the gateways, well, 6 out of the 10 gateways use our software. So we know a lot about it, but I think that's the way it's more likely to go. So I think it's going to be, hey, let's say that the Netherlands does it together and has its own faster payment scheme, the French, the Italians, the Americans, and so on and so forth. And I think that then they'll start to join together and make that a truly worldwide faster payment scheme. So there's a lot of conversation yesterday about standards in the 20022. Well, yeah, sure, I think it's going to be based around that as the macro standard. But what we've seen with SEPA, there is flavors inside of that. And I don't think there is time for us to sit down and herd all of the cats around all of the world and say, this is going to be the standard. So I think you'll see hubs that'll centralize, and then it'll go worldwide. That's what we think will happen. I think the UK's led the way so far, and I think it will do again.